Alright, it's Chun Chun here, and for today's topic, we're going to talk about financing for real estate investor. One of the benefit of if you want to choose to investing in real estate, that is everything can be leveraged when we talk about real estate. That's why Robert T. Kiyosaki, he much more prefer to investing in real estate. That's the method. So how can you go and do the financing for your real estate property, or you want to develop a project, or you want to buy a piece of land, everything else? So there's the key person when it comes to financing, which means is the mortgage broker. You're gonna find a best and a great mortgage broker with you. So the first thing when we talk about if you want to develop a project, everything else, the very important, the first thing you're gonna do, you must have a business plan, because for investing in real estate, you want to done some project, you're gonna treat it like a business. So you're gonna have a great business plan, so that, and before you move into that real estate, or you want to buy a piece of property, or not just doing a project, and then for you develop a project, you need a business plan. And for you, if you want to buy a actual already done the property that you want to invest, actually there's two questions you need to ask. The first is, if you want to buy it for your shelter, for yourself to own, live, or you can pay the loan, everything else, or you want to share with someone else that can share the loan payment with you. And the other part, that's the normal part of always the people think, and what the investor think is for the investment. So when you talk about investment in real estate, you're going to know that what kind of investment you need to do. Is it short-term investment or long-term investment, or you want to long-term hold after that, or you want to buy it and then sell it, everything else. You're going to know what you want to do. So when you talk about investing in real estate, the one more important thing you need to ask yourself is the risk, because when you talk about leverage, you want to loan some bank, someone else, that you're gonna know you're gonna pay back. So you're gonna make sure how many the risk that you can take, so that before you move into the loan, the leverage thing, everything else. Okay, and not just about the risk, but you're gonna have the exit plan. So when you come into the deal, how you can get out the deal if anything happen. When you want to form up all your investment strategy or anything else, but actually you cannot be a solo or done by alone. Actually you need to build a team. So you're gonna build a credible team. So who the important person that must with you together with a team? Then the first story is real estate broker or real estate agents, and then the second is appraiser or valuer, what we talk, can know about the market, and the property manager, mortgage broker, actually do the financing, everything else with you. So when you come to about credit, you want to loan, everything else, you're gonna have your exit strategy. I know that maybe some of you think about how go and get the deal, is it a good deal, great deal, everything else, but actually when we talk about positive, you need to think about any exit point or not. Next one called 6 Sigma. So when you need to have your exit strategy when you move into the deal. Then the first is, if you want to buy and then for yourself to live, then there's actually is not need exit for you, because you want to live there, right? But if you want to buy and then want to do some project, everything else, and then the exit plan you can step in is refinance. So is you want to buy a property, then you rent it out. If anything happen, you still can do refinance. That's what we call exit. If you already invest in a property, which means that is not profitable for you, so you better sell it. There's an exit point for you also. You need to plan, and then if anything happen, you can sell the property. So that's better you choose the right location, anything else. So the next person must be in your team is the accountant, and then the real estate attorney, contractor, property condition reports, and environment consultant. All these people are the key people that when you want to doing some project, everything else. So that why are these people are so important? Because for real estate broker or real estate agent, actually they can help you to know the market and then all the pricing strategy, everything else, so you can know better more about the market. And what about is the great real estate broker actually or real estate agent, they can provide you they can give you a suggestion before and after the price. What about the price for you before that, if the property is not so valuable or have broken everything else, after you feed it and then you want to sell it, what the price actually can go. So, and you can hire a appraiser is for what, or valuer what we call, because you're gonna know that the value before and after. Before, not yet renovate, after you done it all and be renovate, what is the price, then you can know. So when you talk about project, everything else, it's better you hire a property manager so that they can audit all the existing operation, everything else, the HOA budgets, and turn over the homeowner, because you need to know the operation cost, everything else. When you talk about mortgage company, so that you're gonna hire a mortgage broker, not just for you to go and mortgage and get the loan of doing the project, but the professional or the great mortgage broker actually they can know about when you want to sell your project or sell a property, what they can help you also with doing the loan stuff, everything else. And for the accountant, actually is tax. For accountant, the best accountant that can help you to reduce the tax in the tax way, everything else, so you can get higher profit. And attorney is contract based, everything else, all about your HOA, condominium solution, all the thing, everything else is done by a lawyer. So that it's best if you don't have a lawyer with you, anything will happen is if you do something wrong with the law. So the next is how you go and hire the team member. How you go and hire the team member or can interview with them. So the first you should interview, or you can ask them a few questions, which means that the first question you can ask is, have you done this type of work before? This question you may ask them. Are they done this before or not? The first question. The second question is, how many of these have you done? Are they done this already or not yet done? So you can know their experience right now. Then the third is, would you mind if I spoke to one of your client about your ability, which means that you can talk to their previous client, are their service, everything else, are their work done is great or not well or not. All of these things you can ask before you know everything else. So let's talk about the capitals or the money. Maybe some of you, a lot of people will think about bank is can loan our bank and can get money from the bank, get loan, get leverage from it. Actually, there's a lot of source you can consider other than banks, which means that the next is the credit companies, life insurance company second, and then the real estate finance company, mortgage funds, REIT, industrial banks, investment banks, hedge funds, pension funds, credit unions, private debt equity, opportunity funds, mezzanine debt funds, offshore investment funds, or your friends or your family. And the best is an angel investor that can help you, or high net worth investor. These are the person, or these are the source that you can look at when you want to have the leverage on them to loan the money. But always remember, when you think about loan or leverage, think is like a knife. That's better for you. We can use that knife to cut things, but need to be careful also, because we will cut our hand. So you need to have balance, great opportunity with an exit point, and then with a better leverage and go and do. So how can you go and get or access this lender so that they can loan you money or give you the mortgage? The first suggestion is very important for you to, before you go and look up a bank or anything else, you hire a professional or a great mortgage broker to help you. Because before you move, for example, if you want to show something for bank, if you have a person who can packaging you well, so that you can submit to the bank. That's better you go and meet someone. If for example you want to go and date with somebody else, you not prepare anything else, but you straight to go, so you didn't what we call make up everything else not yet then, so the score will be down. If you have hire a professional, or they can help you, and also you wear your shirt, everything else be smart or pretty, so before that you can go. So it's packaging. And when you talk about so how to hire a best mortgage broker for you, the same also when you meet the mortgage broker, there's few questions you can ask them. For example, how long have you been in the business? So you will know their experience, how many years already. So the second is, how many financing like this have you done? When you want to do a project, have the mortgage broker done the project loan before or not? Have you want to buy a property, have them done before or not? That's the second question. Then the third question is, could I see one of your loan submission package? You look at the package, what package they already have. Then the fourth is, I would like to talk to someone you have done similar business with. So that's what you call the previous customer of them, and their reputation good or not. So you will know that mortgage broker which are the one that fit you, and you can use them or partner work together. So that's why we need to hire a good broker, because when we hire a good or great mortgage broker, because this person can give you a realistic view of the capital market. So when you want to do some transaction, you will know the market well in a realistic way and know the numbers. So that not just about the market, but the person who are great mortgage broker, they can help you to set you have another eyes of point of view. Because if you just look at by your own, you just know about your own only. But if you have other person who is professional, so they can look at what you don't have to look at. So not just about that, but actually the mortgage broker actually have their connection also. The best mortgage broker, actually they can help you suggest for any contractor or lawyer. If your net worth is not yet have a great contractor or lawyer, they can suggest it for you. So he can or she can package your property also. When you want to flip your property, or you want to project, or you want to buy an old apartment, convert into condo, everything else, so they can help you to package it well. So not just to present you to go and get the loan for the project, but you can have your multiple tools. You can get this mortgage broker to help you. So very similar and be simplified is, when you walk away, you want to talk about financing, choose a best and meet a great mortgage broker to work with. So that if you have this simple step, that you know what you want to do, everything else, so you move on. And always remember, have your exit strategy. That's very important. So see you.